new information. So you're recycling the space in your hard drive. So it is a recycling bin.
Yeah, what he said.
Stop talking nerd shit.
But once you delete it.
All right, let's get this nerd shit out of the way before we start recording.
It gets written over once you take out the recycling.
Larissa and I have a cool girl reputation to protect on this pod. We don't need it to be ruined by your nerd crap.
Viewers, we did watch Boss Baby's Christmas last night.
It was
on accident, but then it was
amazing.
Good. Yeah.
We accidentally watched the whole thing.
But yeah, I guess we're welcoming Luke, our producer, and Simon, our investor.
Our investor?
I paid for absolutely none of these.
Yeah.
He watches.
Simon, just our friend. No affiliation.
If ever you hear video games screaming in the background of the podcast, that's Simon.
That's Simon
his
ruining
cameo.
everything.
Are you guys excited for the movie we're going to watch today?
Of course.
Yeah, I've heard great things.
So you've seen Princess Switch 3.
Apparently.
Yeah, they've watched Princess Switch 3 and it was really confusing for them.
It's a bit early. It's a bit late to launch them into the PC CU.
PC?
Yeah, PC.
The Princess Switch Cinematic Universe.
That's
the
PS.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
PS.
Vanessa Hudgens Cinematic Universe.
The Christmas Princess Switch.
Yeah. Well, we're just watching Princess Switch.
And yeah, that's kind of all you need
Well, we
to
finally
know.
get the backstory now, though.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go back in time. I know you remember the third one really well.
The Princess Switch machete order. Watch the third one first.
But we're gonna start with the first one now, this time around. So you guys will understand how the switching came to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The origins. Start small.
It's a complicated origin story, I think. So
you really learn to
You really respect Vanessa Hudgens' acting jobs. I think that's important.
So has she done anything other than like this? And
she did The
High
Night
School
Before
Musical?
Christmas.
Yeah, she did do that. And Princess Switch 2 and Princess Switch 3.
And
High School Musical.
She was in
given.
The really terrible teen drama movie Beastly.
Yeah, Beastly.
Okay, so the answer is no. It's just High School Musical.
It sounds like her career
She's
is basically taken off.
She's holding the Netflix Christmas movie industry up on her own back.
Yeah. Vanessa Hudgens is
All
carrying the Hallmark Christmas movie vibe.
Yeah,
well, we're excited for a Motion Picture Corporation.
I don't want to miss a thing.
I gotta take notes.
Yeah, where's your notebook?
It's New York.
No.
How did you know?
Well, it's a Christmas movie.
Oh. It's actually a really fun little treat.
I don't know if I've ever
You're
seen
watching
the first
Princess.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's been a while.
I haven't watched it since
There
last
she
year.
is, the one and only.
Oh, I will. Your bakery is the best kept secret in Chicago.
It's Chicago. See, I saw the river there, and I was like, that's nice.
A poor man's
Larissa,
New York.
you fucked up.
City Hall needs us by 5. How are you doing?
Better hope no one from Chicago listens to this. Hunt me down.
Bro, that kind of looks bad. Those like nailed it.
The Windy City.
Is that supposed to be edible, or is it just a
I think it's
decoration?
all
just
fondant.
decoration. Oh, what? No, it's not.
It's just cake boss.
I've seen what people can do with fondant, and it's not that.
Well, you are.
It's not make plastic toys.
Well, City Hall
That's
wanted
what-
it by
that's
5
what lazy
o'clock.
people
And
do.
she works at a bakery, so it must be edible.
Aren't you Mr. Hudson News?
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Play-Doh and paint is edible. It doesn't.
Doesn't
It's
really
not
taste
saying
good.
much just because it's edible.
I love how
In our 56th
they tend to get the children to hit on the girls for their parent, their single father.
Yeah. Plot device: have an awkward man and an outgoing child. Just have the child force this.
I want a new mom.
Yeah. He's not getting himself laid. She has to put in the work.
It is.
She's such a good baker. She got invited to this other country to do a bake-off.
Yeah.
She didn't like.
But she's thinking about saying no.
She didn't even like.
Like
I don't
a
think
psychopath.
enter. She didn't
I
like
think
apply.
they could have gotten
They
some.
send out headhunters.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the little girl in, like,
Oh,
entered
she
her.
applied for her.
Does she run this bakery, or is she just an
She
employee?
runs the bakery. She runs it.
Okay.
Vanessa Hudgens doesn't just work at bakeries. She runs them.
Do you think
bitch.
Vanessa Hudgens made these? Like she baked everything in the shop?
She's a method actor. Spent 5 years learning how to bake.
Vanessa Hudgens, little known secret, I make everything in my movies.
Yeah, that's where 90% of the budget of this movie went.
I do my own stunts. I do my own baking.
Honestly, it would be impressive. I feel like there's a lot of cookies and shit in this movie.
I believe it. She seems kind of like
Insane.
crazy. Yeah. Peter Paul.
Peter Paul?
Peter Parker.
Bro, imagine breaking up with Vanessa Hudgens.
Yes.
Cordover Street did it.
Oh yeah, was that like he became Elvis and then?
Paul has a new girlfriend,
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and she's not even as hot as he Hudge.
Stacy DeNovo. I'm sure Paul mentioned
De Novo?
But she probably can't bake either.
Was he supposed to?
Yeah, she's absolutely uglier than her.
Yeah, also, why would you think her ex-boyfriend mentioned her to his new girlfriend?
Just calls her up. Hey, how
I'm
you
sure
doing?
Paul's mentioned me. No, he hasn't. Who are you?
Do you have any plans for Christmas?
Yeah.
Do you wanna
big
come?
Plans. Super huge. Like what? I will be competing at a baking contest in Belgravia. No, in fact, I gotta go. And
That's
start
way
packing
cooler.
big old suitcase,
Yeah,
right?
the
But she
Being
only went
engaged?
because her ex was
Yeah.
like.
She absolutely won that conversation though, right?
They're like Belgravia.
Yeah,
Where the
she's
fuck is
going on a
Belgravia?
trip in our country to win a conversation.
Yeah, she's hotter
She
than
didn't
his
want to
ex.
go.
Is that going to be a magical old
Or hotter
man?
than
A
his new
recurring
girl.
magical old man? Or just...
What's he looking at?
Well, they always have like the
Yeah, he's there a little bit too long and she walked away.
Vanessa walks away and he's just
Creepy
like,
man.
He was looking at that ass.
He's getting canceled for that. That's why he's not in the sequels.
Is he not?
I don't know.
what was this film?
I'm pretty sure she's like 90% of the characters in the sequels, so you don't have a lot of room for other acting talent in there.
How are you driving that car that's covered in snow?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't.
Oh, they got like wipers.
Yeah, on the front. What about the back? And
Yeah,
the
you can
windows?
see
and
at the
sides?
windows.
They didn't use
Like-
them at the back.
Oh, they-
You gotta check the mirrors and shit.
It's just.
So is this them in Belgravia now?
Yeah. Look at this
They
sexy
can
little
drive
cottage
there?
in Belgravia.
Hey, what?
I kind of assumed it was like in Europe.
I
I think it
assumed.
is.
I thought they flew and then they rented a car.
Yeah, they didn't show they didn't have the licenses to get the airport, so they just
Yeah,
just
they just
They didn't
cut
have to
right
like
the
show
drive.
the whole travel process.
well, they could have.
This is a Belgravian.
Irrelevant.
Time or
We get
something.
it. They're in Belgravia now.
Belgravia actually famously has no customs.
They're like, please, more people come to our
It's
country.
Just
Just
an
wander
active
around.
war zone. Kind of boost tourism by hosting a bakery
an
competition.
Airbnb.
Well, you know, this is based on a true story. She goes to Bulgaria, but you know, there's a falling
I
out.
couldn't get the right-
International
In
relations
Invisible
didn't uphold.
Yeah. No, she didn't win the baking competition in Bulgaria, so she made a movie about her winning a baking competition in a different movie.
This is a Vanessa Hudgens What Could Have Been movie.
What if Vanessa Hudgens?
Some more over here.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
What is the old man? I knew it.
I've heard
Reoccurring magical old
You
man.
weren't
Every
in
Christmas
Chicago
movie has
last week,
one.
were you?
How could I have been in Chicago?
They could have
I
been on the
mean,
same
she
flight.
was in Chicago.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not possible. Maybe she's in a coma and it's just like the doctor trying to wake her up. Maybe we need to hear
Her
this.
fit is kind of slick.
Vanessa
Though.
Hudgens.
I like
Wake
it.
up.
It's very model off duty.
watch where you're going?
Looks up like.
Tourists, huh?
Oh fuck!
Probably.
I just realized that she doesn't actually end up with the guy.
What do you mean?
Don't spoil the movie.
What do you mean?
It's all here.
It's not a spoiler.
I don't know who the guy is.
Who the
so
guy
It's not spoilers.
I'll end it there.
She ends up with herself.
Friends.
It's Vanessa Hudgens.
She's like, "Oh, you're so attractive.
Like, they look in the mirror. Like,
Do you think you would recognize yourself as a clone?
Lady
Well, it's not a clone.
I don't think I would.
But like, yeah,
I-
right?
I would recognize someone that if they looked like me. I don't think I'd be like as taken aback as she was.
Oh, right. You're here for that tour.
It would take me a while to realize that we look identical. I think.
Sorry for running into you.
Yeah.
I'm usually not.
I mean, I could definitely tell they look like me, but not
I'm one of the contestants at the baking contest.
identical.
I saw your doppelganger at Starbucks the other day.
Oh yeah, you're saying that. But apparently they were cooler than me.
Yeah, she had like a nose piercing and that fun heavy eyeliner, and she had like a pencil in her bun.
Wow.
Oh, that is artsy.
Yeah, she really looked like an artsy bitch, and she smiled more than you do. But I guess she was working at Starbucks, so she had
I
to.
only have bitch face.
Well, as you know, I'm getting married.
and I could really use an expert opinion on my wedding cake.
From me?
I like that her British accent is really bad.
The royal
Well,
It's a
not-
Belgravian
yeah.
accent, Becca.
They just sound like people who put
It's
on
as
shitty
good as it
British
is.
accent.
Well, when it
That's what
comes
their
to
accent
wedding cakes,
is.
the bride
Can do anything
will
for someone as hot as
understand
I
if we
am.
tell them.
Oh, no, you can't tell us
So is this going to be like a separated at
I
birth
wouldn't
kind of
want to
thing, or is it just a
prevent
coincidence
king
that they're
and
like...
Right.
Find out.
Of course not. My lips are sealed.
It seems
They
like
said
she's
actually cloning.
Great.
It feels like she's inviting her over to like murder her or something.
Yeah, she's being really.
Like, I'm sure my friends will
Yeah,
understand. No,
it's
don't
really
tell your
weird.
friends. No one knows.
It's great. Yeah.
Just come by yourself in an hour. Don't tell anyone.
What's the darker subplot is she's got failing kidneys, and she bought her clone to
Like the island.
Jesus Christ.
the island to harvest her organs.
The secret plot of the movie.
Yeah, she's actually really bad at baking, but she sent her this invite
Right.
to make sure
my
she was
apron.
here. Just one heck of a handshake.
I really wish you and Stacy were a thing.
She just goes right out and says
Sis
it.
and I have been friends since high school.
She's like, you need to
Smart you're gonna
bang.
fly. We'd know by now.
Yeah, I feel like Stacey's basically like your aunt.
She's my best friend, Liv.
Maybe you're not trying hard enough.
Sounds like she wouldn't be in your life more
Someone like me.
if they dated. She's already pretty in your life.
No, she just wants her dad to get laid.
Dad, you're a fucking bitch to be around those guys.
You need a girlfriend.
So, you want me to teach you how to be normal?
Because you're a fucking weirdo.
I want to switch places with you.
Switch places?
What is this, some kind of princess switch?
Get out.
How did you know?
So what? It's
Why
like
is this
That's
called
stupid.
Princess Switch and not like the Princess and the Pauper, which I feel like is what this is?
Because they didn't want to make that movie.
The Princess and the Baker?
But, like,
That would have been such a better title, honestly, but I don't know. This is more straightforward to the point.
And then she has a cat that
One
barks.
of those fancy
Larissa, because if it wasn't called the Princess Switch, then they couldn't have the second movie be the Princess Switch 2, where they switched
Princess
three,
Switches?
two princesses.
Breakfast with the king and queen.
And then they would
Princess
get...
Twitches?
I'm relaxing right here. Please.
Twincesses. No.
Anything we could offer.
Well, we'll see.
It's definitely heavily implied.
You wouldn't
The-
happen to
the
know
princesses
anyone
are
at the
gonna
Toy
bang.
Like,
I don't know, like...
You feel the chemistry.
yeah.
adorable 8-year-old
They really get each other.
who wants to do the summer
we'll have
program.
intense eye contact that they're definitely doing because they're not two different people.
You really
They
mean
have to
it?
film it like that.
Consider it done.
Yeah,
You
so
really
just
mean it.
staring deeply
They're
into each other's
staring
eyes.
very
constantly.
deeply, but it's because they have to imagine someone's there.
Why would she not let her family in on it? Like, I understand that the princess doesn't want her fiance to know that she's doing this, but like the baker's friends should.
Probably no.
Yeah, it's kind of
that would
fucked
make the
up.
whole thing way more smooth because the only person that's getting anything out of this is the princess.
Yeah.
So
Also,
like everyone
like,
else should, yeah,
The
definitely.
baker's friends would be pretty shitty if they don't notice that it's not her.
Are you fucking pissed?
It's like, why are you British?
If I like switched places with someone and you guys just like didn't realize it wasn't me, I'd be like, what the fuck?
I would assume that like that would not work.
She cut her hair?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You probably didn't have to cut hair. Like, he's not gonna notice.
See, what's nice about
Which
this
one's
movie
which?
that they didn't do in the third movie is that they're doing this part where you get to know like which one's which.
Where you
The
figure
third one,
out
they
how
just
to tell the difference
they
between
just hit the ground running in the third one, and
feel
it's
like
like,
the
and
third
there's three
I
princesses,
like-
and they just
In the third one, they make them wear different colors. Like, the one of them is always wearing green, and one of them is always wearing red as well. Like, they make it really clear.
Yeah, I
No.
think it's always pretty
Especially with
obvious.
context.
Weren't they like already switched?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the third movie?
No, they
So-
weren't already switched. They switched in the third movie. They were all themselves, and then they were like, we have to do another switch for no reason at all.
just to confuse
To,
people.
like, do a heist
The
or
reason to
something.
switch in the third movie is almost none. Like, they just make it
You
up.
just have to do it. We're contractually obligated.
They're
to
like,
do
wouldn't it
this.
be fun to
We
switch?
signed on for 3 movies.
Who is it?
Edward, may I come in?
Wait, I thought
What?
you said Edward wasn't
Edward's not
there.
supposed to be home?
He's blowing off Spain.
Really sounds so Downton Abbey.
I don't know. I'm trying to make hide or something.
It's her doing the audition.
Yeah.
Vanessa Hudgens didn't audition for this movie. What are you on about?
Just a minute.
Her fingers
Finger's
are
too fat. Because of all the baking.
There you are.
Here I am. Please do come in.
Might I say you look lovely in pink?
Oh, and you look lovely as well. Not in pink, just, in general. Though I'm sure pink would be very becoming.
Take that as a
Is she kind of short, or is he really tall?
He's pretty tall.
I trust the
Is she wearing
accommodations
heels?
are to your
She is.
Definitely also not tall.
Drawer.
I thought she was tall.
Is there a problem with the...
Well, I don't think Vanessa Hudgens is tall, but I know that actor is tall because I've
You
looked him
seem
up
to keep
before.
staring at me.
Oh, okay. Glad you did your research.
I was a big fan of his when he was on Nashville.
Oh, and
Was there a reason
do
he came to
tell
talk
your
to her?
driver to be careful of
Came to bang, but she just started acting weird. So.
He was like walking in like, hey, also I gotta go, bye.
What did he go in there for? Just to say bye?
Guess so.
But it seemed
To
like
check
he
on her
was.
couch, obviously.
Couch repairman.
He was hoping to get a goodbye bang, but she said no.
They should have done some like fun foreshadowing with like people maybe mistaking her for the princess in the streets.
Yeah, like they do
that'd
in
be
Monte
good.
Carlo.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, is that what happens in Monte Carlo?
think
That's
it's-
another Switch movie.
Yeah, another Switch movie. That's
It's a whole genre.
who switches in that one?
Selena Gomez.
Right, Selena Gomez. Yeah, they mistake her,
Wow.
and they do it in the Lizzie McGuire one too.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Lizzie McGuire movie where she switches with a pop
I
star?
never watched it, but
Wow.
There's a first time for
she's kind of nailing this accent.
Yeah, honestly, all things
That was
considered,
not
they're
as
doing
hard.
a very good job of
I mean,
each other.
this is Vanessa Hudgens' regular accent.
Well, it's good for the other girl that Belgravian accents just sound like a bad British accent.
very convenient.
Really wear this to sleep?
If you mean, does she wear a proper nightgown to bed instead of feety pajamas?
Like, what does this bitch get to know about the Switch?
Because she's in
What's that?
charge of the princess.
Someone has to know.
I mean, the baker's in charge of
Me
the
for the next 2
other
days.
person.
Other baker.
Have you worked with the Duchess for a long
Not gonna lie, I
time?
do not
We should
remember
probably
the
know the
names.
names. Yeah.
Stacy is the baker. The lady baker.
Who's
No,
the-
I want to
who's
know
the man
the
baker?
boy's name.
The boy baker.
Kevin, I want to say.
Is it Kevin? No, it's not. I feel like it's like Joel or something.
It's definitely not
Wow, those
Joel.
are very different names.
It's gotta be something
Have
Christmassy.
one
I
anyway.
What?
Why?
don't know. It's like a Christmas movie.
Dear girl has been through so
I'm pretty sure it's just like Kevin.
losing both her
So her parents are dead?
But did both of them lose their parents?
Obviously,
Okay, well,
their
okay.
parents are a must in rom-com.
But who's the king and queen?
It's called Things You Can Relate
Yeah,
to.
that's a good question.
Who is the king and queen?
Well, I think she's like she's just royalty in
Who's running this
or
country?
wherever she's from.
Was
Belgravia.
she's
No,
gonna-
Belgravia is the country they're in. She's about to marry the prince of Belgravia, who's Edward. But her
Yes.
parents are just royalty in Montenaro, I think is where she's from.
Oh.
Yes, correct. Okay.
Gosh, you guys.
But her parents are also dead.
Yeah,
And
they're dead.
Also,
So is she
Stacey's
not a
parents are
princess
dead.
yet? And is she's gonna marry and become a princess?
I guess.
That makes sense, I guess.
I'm caught
It's
up.
like, come on, guys, this movie is so simple.
Rearrange my
He
schedule.
seems really into her,
Hate
which
to
is
leave
kind
it
of
such short
sad.
notice.
I completely understand. Schedules are important to keep things organized.
He wants to
I
make sure
couldn't
they're in
agree more.
love.
A goal without a plan is
Just a wish. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.
the Little Prince.
What's happening?
One of
Falling in love.
my
They
favorites.
both are like
Why,
organization
though?
nerds.
They both
He's
read
so
books.
bland.
We know nothing about this man. Calm down.
Larissa, she's into organization
Safe
and
travels.
schedules, and he's into organization and schedules. It's a match made in heaven.
They
Is
both,
she?
They both read the Little
Yeah,
Prince.
literally, they were bullying
I thought
her
that was
earlier
both.
because she was like had everything planned to the T. And when the girl came in with the haircut, her friend was like, "You haven't done anything spontaneous in the 12 years that I've known you."
It'd be helpful to be organized if you run a bakery.
I feel like she's like a quirky baker.
No, she's not.
I don't like it.
Follow this goddamn movie properly, Larissa, or don't follow it at all.
Give somewhere to be.
He's supposed to be in Spain like 6 times. And he's
Yeah,
yet
he's
to
at
go.
least-
Every single scene is like, all right, I'm going off to Spain. And then
not
he just shows up the next
Did
one.
they explain why he didn't go to Spain? Oh yeah, there you go.
Spain last
Perfect.
night.
Edward had the good sense to turn around before he arrived at the airport.
Okay, they're addressing it. Calm down.
I thought it wrong to be concerned with affairs of state with our wedding just around the corner, and I'm
Oh,
determined...
because he met the new princess and realized how much more in love he is within the span of that
So
conversation.
in love with her.
Then this comes back later when Spain invades during their wedding.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah.
Should have gone to that fucking treaty signing.
Declaration of war. Oh shit. The Christmas Massacre.
Wow.
I had it made for your engagement present.
Oh,
I hope it's suitable.
it's It's very suitable. Extremely.
Like, you can act a little bit like a normal person.
In the meantime, I've spoken to
No, she's
Miles
supposed to
at the
be a
stables, and
fancy
he'll be ready for us.
princess lady.
But, like, fancy people
Pity
aren't like this.
for us
Yeah.
to walk.
That's
All
not
the
what
time.
we're supposed
The
to
rich
think.
and the fabulous are normal too, right?
They're just like us.
Isn't it too
Celebrities,
cool to
they're
go
just like
riding?
us. Ooh.
That's a hot outfit.
I
That's
mean,
old money.
That's a royalty, baby.
Riding outfits are sexy, man.
Yeah. With her
She's
little
gonna
short
trip.
hair.
I call it right here. I don't know.
Shall we?
That would have been better.
I feel like wearing white
better
while
than-
riding a horse is just a mistake.
That's what you're supposed to
What if
do.
you're riding a white horse?
I know, but it's just a mistake.
Question.
Honestly, there's not a lot
I would
about
wear
horse riding that
brown
makes a lot of
pants
sense.
Was there a problem?
How much
think they
skill is
Or
needed
black
from the
pants I would
rider?
wear sometimes. Not usually white pants, but I guess I was never fancy like that, so.
No problem.
I like how she's just trying to play everything off as my home country. We don't do it this way. As if they haven't known each other for years.
I assume they don't know each other that well.
It's like an arranged marriage.
Oh,
Yeah. Holy
Okay,
shit!
someone would definitely help her onto the horse. Come on.
that was a great
I've
stunt.
never in my
She's
life,
royalty.
I've never seen someone try to get on a horse and like fall over that way before. And I used to help people who didn't know how to ride get on horses.
Yeah, like, it's not that hard.
Well, wouldn't you normally have like,
It's mostly the
some
horse-
stairs for someone who could like not
it
reach the
depends.
horse?
Like you can also just.
There's
bring
also a
them.
guy right there who could help her get up, doing some squats.
But yeah, usually like the guy could just give you a leg up and then you're good.
We are scheduled to go
I've only ever
riding.
ridden a horse once, and
That's what we're going
someone
to
helped me get on. So.
Yeah.
They
I
have
mean, you
to-
can also lower the like foot thing so you can get
the
up.
whole
Stirrups.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There you go. That was the right thing to do the first time, dude.
That looks really easy.
Why did he just let her do it on her own? She's a short woman.
Also,
Yeah.
just seems very like
It's not easy.
chivalrous thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
She's,
I feel like I wouldn't, if I was riding with someone, get on the horse and be like, "You ready to go?" I'd be like, "Do you need help or?"
Stacey's decided she's gonna be spontaneous from now on.
I'm telling you, you're not gonna just tell your dad what's up.
Okay, then let's forget about
Just-
that schedule.
The kid thinks it's fun to fuck with her dad like this.
She's like, "You know, it'd be fun if I, really fuck with my dad."
There's no point of keeping it a secret from him.
So yeah, I guess it makes the movie more entertaining.
I honestly think it's just because the kid wants to fuck with him.
I think it would have been more entertaining if they knew that she was a princess and were like had to
Yeah.
hang out with her like a normal person and she had to learn to be a normal
That'd
person.
be fun.
Because they're already doing that with this girl.
The kid's trying to trick her dad into falling in love with his best friend.
Would like to.
I don't think any of them knew what the first line of that was.
Yeah, they kind of just were mumbling it.
La la la
They
la
all
la
sang
la
different-
la.
Okay, no, sing. Oh, fuck. We should have picked a song.
They all just start singing different songs.
When you pick a song for karaoke and like actually don't know any of the lyrics.
And get under someone new. Like you, Kevin. Is that his name? I actually
We
haven't
still
figured
don't
that
know.
out. There's Margaret, there's Edward, there's Stacy, there's Olivia's the little girl.
It's because no one calls him by his name.
That's fair.
Like she calls him dad, and then she called
Well,
him
this
her
movie's gonna
father.
call me by your name, so they're not gonna do that.
Say each other's names.
Wow, that was a hard throw. Push over.
knocked her out.
She's just unconscious. There's like a chunk of ice in there.
She's so strong that she pulled him on top of her.
Yeah,
Just fucking
he was
in the
not
snow. The daughter's
braced.
like,
The daughter's like,
She's like, finally, it's happening. But wait, it's not actually the person that it's
she's
supposed
like,
to be.
finally, my dad's gonna get laid.
She doesn't even care that it's not like her actual friend and that it's this princess person.
Well, she's okay with it because as long as they look the same, it's okay.
Yeah. No, she actually prefers her as well within the day.
Yeah, because the other girl's kind of boring and too big on schedules and planning and whatnot.
oh, the gloves are classy.
Ooh, this dress is sexy.
I don't like the pattern on it.
Oh, I
gold.
kind of like it.
I think it's a good one.
She looks like a sexy princess.
I don't wish
the
it was a
idea.
circle. I wish it
If
was
you
like
ask
a
me.
leafy thing or something.
Is he wearing a medal?
He's wearing a fucking Christmas ornament around his neck.
Is he?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
going on there.
He's probably a war hero or something.
It's actually ancient Belgravian custom. Don't hate on it.
Is this also going to be a thing? Like, those two in the back, are they going to be...
Well, they're kind of fighting each other.
It's the enemies
It's
to
the B
lovers.
plot.
Plus, anytime I see
I
a
like that the guy
sneaky
has to
old
stand on the
man-
stair above her because he's shorter than her.
He's not on the stair above her, is he?
The guy in the back is that guy.
Oh no.
I don't know what his name is.
Under the mistletoe.
They've been had.
I was gonna get a mistletoe.
Just hang one in every room.
They must be expensive.
Wow, she's going.
Hang one on your front door so everyone who shows up at your house has to kiss you.
Your Uber Eats delivery driver. Oh!
Oh, I guess we're stuck.
It's awkward. How many of them do you think would do it? I think like almost all of them.
What?
Uber drivers
Would kiss you under the mistletoe?
Yeah, if I put. I was like, oh, we got a kiss. Okay.
I feel like it would just depend on like the mood they're in. Like, how busy are they? Are they bored? Sure, why not? If they're
You want this 5-star rating?
Yeah. 4 stars. Didn't kiss me under the mistletoe. Oh, his dad's also wearing the Christmas ornament.
Your rating is actually based on how well the kiss went under the mistletoe.
Oh no.
In G.I. Joe.
Oh no, she's playing the piano. Okay,
They
I thought
didn't
they were
warn
gonna
her
dance.
she needed to be a master pianist to pose as the princess.
Hot cross buns. It's like one of those ones that you can
Just
like roll with the
hopefully
rolls
she
in
can
it.
play.
It plays on
Yeah, the player piano.
The player piano. It's a pedal as fast as you can.
Cracks her
Why did
knuckles.
she sit down? I would just be
Puts a
like,
coin
no.
Oh, I think he knows. He's like, you play the bells. I'll do
No,
the rest.
he said, you have stage fright?
Oh, this is cute, actually.
Yeah.
I'm on board. He does know. Maybe he doesn't.
Because he basically told her, like, just do the easy part, I'll do the rest. And he, like, told her what to do.
This is a bitch song. Like, this doesn't sound that complicated.
It's not. She doesn't know
You
how to play
definitely don't
piano.
need
Yeah, she
two
just
people.
didn't know how to play piano. That was made clear.
That's why he sat down. He's just like, just play these 4 notes, I'll just do the rest of the work.
People are expecting something.
Is it normal to ask like the princess and prince to like perform at the party that they're hosting?
I mean, to be fair, the prince suggested they do it.
There was a bit.
That was a big fuck
there was
up
a
on
bit
his
where
part.
there was like, oh, you're a good pianist.
Damn,
Let's
they
hear
got
you
3
play.
trees in here. Oh, okay.
And then she didn't really play at all.
That's hot. That's
the
hot.
chemistry.
The reach around.
The reach around, that was hot.
Yeah, it was.
I'll get that note for you. Don't worry.
Oh, I got it
got
covered.
Don't strain your fingers. I got that for you.
That note right next to your hand, I got it.
She referred to Kevin as a puppy. It's like, he's just a little puppy. You just carry him around for you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Comes in ripped.
Oh, she's staring.
Sorry, I was
A
just.
hot, sexy,
Sorry, I'm
throbbing
just extremely
puppy.
cut and also.
Dude,
where did that come
What the fuck?
You know, Baker.
He is sexy. Look at
He's
those.
so hot.
Look at the low riding pajama pants. The toothbrush.
What is he?
Is everything okay?
Checking me out.
I mean, why did he show up half naked into her room?
I gotta go.
Who's spinning the dial?
That's so obnoxious. I was on a date and the person's like, do I just play on this random twister in the middle of the floor? I'm like, no. That sounds humiliating and awkward and terrible.
In a
It
skirt.
was a
no
way for him
less.
to put his hand up her skirt.
You deserve it.
Guys, come look. It's a toy store.
I've never been in a toy store.
What?
What's
What an insane thing.
to a Belgrade?
It's not, you don't need air quotes for that.
It is an actual place. You don't. It's not fake.
The kid is in Belgravia and she's like, I don't believe it exists.
They tried to get that take from that kid a million times, but she couldn't get over the fact that Belgravia was like a made up place for this movie.
It's happening. Just leave. Just turn around and leave. Turn around and leave. Yep. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
My earring from Louise. It's,
They did something that made sense.
yes. Yes. Maybe look over there.
The store is so empty.
Go see Santa. Yeah.
You can just walk out. You don't have to explain it. He'll follow you. You can talk about this afterwards.
Okay, what they should have done is instead of going shopping for the gifts, they should have just brought all the kids to the toy store and let them pick out something.
And then there would be chaos in the scene
Yeah.
with children running around everywhere.
Yeah.
I also thought it would
And they
make more
could've
sense to
had-
bring
Oh,
the kids there.
Yeah.
he's helping. He says car ran out of petrol.
Station's down the street, but I can't push it myself. Think you could give an old man a hand?
Of course.
He's helping them
He's
out.
helping them out to be better.
Fuck off, this old man. The woman should have been doing that. She's been carrying
Hey, he's
this
actually
team.
doing something useful for the first time in this movie.
Yeah, but like why?
Just cause. Don't worry about it so much, kid.
Her like maidservant was like the one fucking carrying this team. She's making sure everything runs
Well, she's like the
smoothly.
only one that knows about it, other than the child.
Yeah.
Christmas is about more than just a gesture. Which is why I've decided that Lady Margaret and I are going to make it a tradition to come here once a month and get to know you all.
That's a lot.
A big commitment.
I thought he was gonna say once a year, and then
Yeah,
I'd be
once a
like,
year.
that's fair.
Like every
Come on,
Christmas.
Christmas,
Yeah, I thought he was
yeah.
gonna be like, this is our tradition. Every Christmas we'll bring gifts and
Yeah.
cookies.
There's no way this is the only shelter in the whole country. Like,
They're a very wealthy
Whoa.
country. They don't have a lot of poor people.
do they just like
They just hang this
trap mistletoe? Like,
Yeah. Well, this whole
Gotcha.
town is just like a ship fandom. What is it like when you?
Whoa, first
they're
kiss.
just like.
they're shipping them.
Yeah.
The old man is just so he just
Yeah,
looked
where's
at
the
the
old
one.
man?
No, the old man who's spying on him. Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
so
I wanna
unimpressed by their
They're like,
kiss.
Ox, we had sex on the Twister earlier.
Yeah,
we had
very
wipe that down
public sex in
first.
the toy store.
Wet sister.
A lot of good.
You do.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's almost like you're not the same person.
The shirt. That's
almost
almost
like
slutty
you're not the
shirt
same
the dad's
Please.
wearing.
I mean it.
Foreshadowing?
There's just something
Sister
less
off his hands.
intense about you.
I don't know. Just being here,
Just telling him.
making
like,
Christmas ornaments,
I
singing
guess it's awkward
carols,
now.
It's awkward, but
all
I'm not
those
being
little
again.
moments with you.
I actually don't know how to bake.
That's what life's really
I got
about.
this far. It was faking it.
When you knocked me in the snowbank.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah, that
That's
should
true.
should
Yeah.
Amnesia.
Fakes amnesia. That would have made so much more sense, honestly.
Want to watch a Christmas movie?
That would have
Sure.
helped them play off a lot of this
Which one?
awkwardness.
The one with Santa.
Well, I feel like the whole point of this.
Stace, they all got Santa.
Right, then you choose.
She's gonna sing a Christmas movie.
Christmas.
Then-
Oh my god!
Oh, Christmas Prince!
Can they watch
Wasn't that in the running for what we were gonna?
What?
Let's watch Christmas.
Wait, we're just like looping this,
Just
like
messing
they
with
do
ya.
the commentary for the Christmas Prince in the movie.
It's a commentary about a movie commentary.
No, I think it's just they enter the royal family and lose all
Whoa.
sexiness.
They kiss for real, not
there-
for fake.
Was there even a mistletoe?
No, this was for real, not for fake.
He doesn't know that.
You did everything right.
Is this like consensual? Because he doesn't know like who he's consenting to kiss.
He's
right
pretty
now.
into her. He
I mean,
likes.
they've known each other for a couple days.
Yeah.
Like he's
think
cheating
that's
on
fine.
his fiance.
Well, and if he'd known he was cheating on his fiance, he probably would have said, "I don't know about this,"
Yeah.
and then boned her
They
right
have to,
away.
they
Like
have
it's
to
kind of
swap back.
fucked up.
Oh,
Does
no,
she like
she's
assume?
so sad because she's in love with him after those 2 days.
Oh, thank God we got the end of A Christmas Prince. That's spoilers for that movie.
I guess we can't do that one.
She's crying.
Guys, we can't
Wait,
watch
she's
that
crying
movie
for a
ever
Christmas
Because it's
Prince?
so relatable. Because it's also about a girl in a
Like,
castle
hinted
that
that
marries a
someone
prince
cried.
who's a commoner.
Endings usually aren't very happy.
It was a Hallmark movie.
Like, how does this woman? She's never seen any Christmas movies. Like, just because she's a princess doesn't mean she has to have
don't
not
know.
seen any
She
Christmas.
doesn't have
movies.
Netflix.
Also, most
Not in the
movies.
world.
My family
Princesses
never got a
can't afford
Netflix
Netflix.
subscription.
I need a VPN.
We only have
uh,
Disney Plus.
It's like
This
North
country has
Korea.
nothing on
They don't let
Netflix.
you watch.
Outside media.
Yeah.
Montenegro is a very strict country.
LinkedIn.
It's just like this baker man has no business being this attractive.
I don't know. All he
It
does
feels
is
like it's too much.
Is
He's a dad and a baker. Like, he shouldn't be hot.
He is a baker,
Hey,
right? That
bakers
works at the
aren't-
bakery.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
feel
seemed
like-
really surprised when she
Whoa.
mentioned him in the magazine.
He's not used to her giving him credit
He's-
because Stacy's a selfish bitch.
He's
I guess
laying
so.
it on the line.
it's happening.
That's a high risk play.
Oh.
Audible
They
gasps.
did it.
Oh no. They both feel the same way.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
He's like,
Tell him.
how's my breath?
Can we just
Oh,
pretend?
ouch, dude.
Oof.
Oh.
No, don't say that.
Big oof.
Just play it cool until she comes back. Let her deal with it.
Just have to trust me on this.
Leave Stacy to deal with the fallout of her best friend kissing her.
And also, I banged your best friend. Okay, bye.
So I did torpedo your whole
Also,
life.
I've started a relationship with your best friend as you, so just like,
Yeah, like
don't fuck it up for me.
Stacy comes back. She's like, "Oh, so your husband loves you, and we're supporting these children, and like things are going really well with the parents." She's like, "Oh, I fucked your best friend, and now he's super heartbroken." It's like, "Thanks."
Everything's set for your wedding.
Yeah, literally. She's like, your life is great now.
No, Edward's really special. He's thoughtful. He's kind. Your friend Kevin's the real prince. No, Kevin's just Kevin.
It's like,
Ooh, why is she so anti-Kevin? He's kind of a cool guy.
This movie does not pass the Bechdel test.
You're in love with Edward.
yeah, it's about falling in love with men.
I thought it was going to be about them learning to have new
You're in love
perspectives
with
on life.
Kevin.
It is.
No, it's about them learning that they had accidentally had the perfect match for each other the whole time.
No, it wasn't. So, what do we do? Nothing.
The Princess Switch refers to them switching
Go back to
boyfriends
being
and not
adopted.
places.
I have been playing back to Chicago as soon as the competition's over.
They go on like the double dates, a little awkward. I don't know if you guys are feeling this, but we feel like we could maybe switch this up and it would work a lot better.
Yeah, it's like the wife swap TV show, right?
Yeah.
Boyfriend swap.
But it's just this. Okay, can we get a running count on the number of fucking Christmas trees in this movie? Because there's at least one in each room.
There's something I need to tell you first.
Is he just gonna assume that like there's a girl who looks like him and they had swapped places the entire time right after seeing her?
Well, she's gonna have to like prove it.
But mostly it's about...
No, I think she's just coming clean because she feels bad about it.
Oh, because I feel like the worry that like he's gonna see a girl who looks like her is not like
You really glossed over this competition.
Holy fuck.
shit. What a fucking cake.
Jesus Christ,
Is
they
that
made that.
gingerbread on top? Castle?
How did they even bake that much stuff in 5 hours?
It doesn't look like a cake, it looks like
Made of cardboard.
Honestly, it looks as good as any of the others.
It's just an impressive amount
to
of
Wembley on a
stuff.
double.
Like the size is impressive.
And here it goes.
What's going on?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Well, you can just shut up. You don't have
You
to
just tell her.
I think
Do like in Camp Rock where she has a flower in her face.
There's
Callback, camper.
there's two of you?
no.
no.
She's not in Camp Rock though.
But we think that we may be related through some great someone-in-law. Cousin Cecil. Yeah.
Cousin Cecil.
Cousin Cest. Yeah, that's probably it.
I mean, it's the royal family. It's
That's why
implied.
they can't have sex because it would be cousin Cest.
Let's go.
I thought that one of them was gonna try to play it off like, whoa, we look really similar.
Why does
This is
that?
the first time I've met you.
They did that in front of everybody.
Yeah, why would they not just do it a little bit later?
This is my
We waited 2 days and now we have to do it right now.
Lola,
Dang, he's called you normal, Kevin.
like you.
But you're not Stacy, you're...
Margaret Delacour.
Oh, she
Duchess
also
of
says
Montenaro.
Liddy, thank God.
Aren't you supposed to marry the prince?
I know this is a little confusing, but Lady Margaret's trying to say that she's in love with you.
Yeah, we're British. We don't say I love you.
Oh,
Yeah, emotions too much.
doesn't that kind of piss you off?
Not at all, actually.
Why though?
Wow, that's
I'm in
lovely
love
how
with
that all worked out for
Yeah.
you guys. Even
Yeah.
though
Kind of lucky.
It's really
Stacy brings out the
convenient.
best in me.
It's went over
The way you
more
bring out
smoothly
the
than it should
best of
have.
me.
oh, that's so fucking weird.
You're not mad at me?
Sometimes boyfriend swaps
That
just work.
Us?
Yeah, they're like, oh, thank God you weren't the same
Get to be
person.
with the woman that I love.
This is actually super
I
convenient
am
for me.
very happy. I intend to keep being happy for the rest of my life.
This is a weird reveal. I feel like that was really anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting one of them to be a little bit angry at first,
No.
Yeah.
but now they just both
like
accepted
a chase to the
immediately.
airport.
I can't let you do this.
Like
Yeah.
some sort of conflict.
There, Stacy's running away because she's
Stacy, wait.
scared of being a princess.
He's finally like, I'm gonna go to Spain.
What? Hi, Dad. Just make
Hi, Dad. Sorry, I have to make out with this woman really quick.
Not hi back or whatever. Just
The people are just taking care of the daughter too. Like they don't know.
Yeah,
her.
well, his kid has to know that he gets laid.
Stacy, wait.
yeah, that was her.
Edward, you can't be in love with me.
Says who?
Well, it isn't right. Okay, things happen according to plan. Life
Virgo.
happens according to plan, and this...
They're both just
It's
too
not
into
the way it
planning
was
and
planned.
schedules. It's
So you're
ruining
saying
their
you don't love me?
relationship.
I thought she was also into
It's not
it.
what I'm saying.
I thought they would nerd out together. Like, okay, well, on this day we
I
can have our
love you
first
more
date,
than
and
I've
then this
ever
day
loved anyone in my
Yeah.
whole life.
They'll nerd out over planning
This
their
day we go to
entire
Spain, and
lives.
then on this day.
If we're gonna make this relationship progress to
I'm
get
not
married
a
on New Year's Day,
duchess
we're gonna need a
or
tight
a
schedule. And
princess.
she's like,
I'm
oh fuck yeah.
Baker from Chicago.
You can still be a baker from Chicago. We'll pick up your shop and we'll move it here.
You
Richie
can't...
will be like,
Then you can open another shop here. You can bake
I
to your
mean,
heart's
she
content.
can't. She can though. She can just
As long as
open a
it's
bakery here.
Yeah, it seems like her bakery's not doing well in Chicago because it's a kept secret.
Family
I thought her
drama?
parents were dead. Wasn't that like a plot point?
Oh yeah, she probably has family.
No,
Her
she
parents
does
are
have
dead too?
family.
This
She
was
has a daddy.
we were
I
meant to
could
be
have sworn her
together.
parents were dead.
No, that's the
Her
argument.
mommy
Can't
is
really be
dead.
serious.
Her dad's actually the old man.
I thought her dad was in this movie, but I realize now he's not. Now that I've finished this entire film.
Stacy
The other
Denard,
guy's like fucked back up.
if you're still in love with me a year from today, will you marry me next Christmas?
Sequel
Jesus Christ.
Sequel bait.
It's a sequel.
But they don't do it. They don't do a year skip.
Of course I'll marry
Will you marry me? Is there a sequel?
Turns to
Marry me and the
camera.
Princess Switch 2.
We'll start
Too many
filming
princesses,
today.
too little time.
Yeah.
No, they have no idea. They're really
Yeah, I think
confused.
they do.
He said,
probably.
"Stacy DeNovo, will you marry me?" Up there,
Yeah,
time skip.
Stacy and Novo do.
Oh, they do cut to a year from now.
Oh wow, they set up the sequel and then they didn't use it.
Nah, they just got married. They just wanted to. Every movie has to end in a wedding. Everyone
know.
knows that.
Yeah, what happens in the sequel?
Is that why they can't make a fourth one? It's because they don't have. They ran out of people to get
There's
married.
no one to get married.
And then her doppelganger's gonna catch it.
It knocks out.
And then they'll get
No, it
married.
lands on the chandelier.
No, it's gonna land on
It was land on that channel.
Vanessa Hudgens is also gonna catch it.
Yeah, of course.
And Margaret doesn't do anything.
Good job
Is that
for
it?
them.
Wow.
That's the Princess Switch 1.
Wow.
What a film.
It was less confusing than the third one.
Yeah, they really walk you through the Switch.
Yeah, they start
And there's
slow.
less.
They ramp it up a little bit.
By the third one, they just assume their viewers understand how the Switches work.
Yeah, they don't have to explain it anymore.
It's because these movies are meant for babies. They thought that
The baby switch.
I thought you would understand.
That'll be the next boss
baby
baby.
glass switch.
Boss Baby Switch. They just we just watched that.
Oh shit, that literally
It
was
was Boss Baby.
the boss baby switch.